It's time for chaos. I want to welcome you back to season 4 of our Call of Cthulhu Masks of Nyarlathotep campaign. Also, often, I meant to say often and I said also, I fucked it up. We're going to keep it. Also, I should mention, it's one of the greatest RPG campaigns ever written.
Yes.
Some say the greatest.
Yes.
Rise of the Rune Lords, can't hold a candle to it.
Well, I
Ravenloft, gives a shit. Masks of Nyarlathotep. If you're enjoying this show, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to jointheniche.com. For as little as $12 a month, you get access to everything we have ever done, ad-free, including exclusive content, bonus content. We've been doing this for over 10 years, 60 different systems, and more added by the day.
Joe, I called you Joe.
Let's go. Tell me,
keeping it in.
What's up, Troy? Also, Joe.
Now listen, Joe. You made it sound like we had like precisely 60 systems.
I've never called somebody else me.
Gotta warm up. I gotta warm up early in the app. Woo!
Well, you did
Days
the
off to a
math
great
on this.
Actually, listeners of ours did the math on this.
Okay.
Went back over the years, and over 60 systems.
But like
On our way to 70.
dude, by the time this is recorded, we'll have done new systems. We've
Absolutely.
Never even,
So
that's how we roll.
let's just say 80.
Are you
What
familiar-
other network does that?
Yeah.
None.
None. NBC? Fuck them. Hey, are you guys familiar with looksmaxing?
Oh,
Yes.
God.
Oh, yes.
Against my will, Troy. Against my
There's
will.
hard looksmaxing and there's soft looksmaxing. Soft
Wow.
looksmaxing is like cosmetic, just like, oh, make up this. But hard is like, getting stuff done.
Taking a hammer to your jaw.
Yeah.
Pillars on up. Yeah.
There's a new one out there. I wanted to bring it to the table, especially because I think Noura will appreciate this.
Why me?
Balls maxing.
Oh, my God. I sadly also against my will. Also
Troy laid a
against my
snare and
will.
we
Have
all
also heard of
into it.
this.
Yeah.
Balls back. You,
Balls maxing.
you inject silicone into your situation because people feel like you're more manly with a huge sack.
Why are we living in a timeline where like the episode of South Park is real?
Right?
Where
That's
they're like,
exactly what it is.
Wow. Yeah.
Balls maxing.
I haven't heard of it until right now, but it also is not shocking.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
Just when you think you've explored the limits of male insecurity,
I mean, it's
there are new frontiers and vistas open before
Now,
us.
is it saline or is it saline in silicone? And
I believe it's just saline. I don't know. I didn't dive too much into it. I didn't want to see any
You
pics.
get a little
Yeah.
curious?
Yeah. No.
I understand this,
I
Troy,
wanna know
because
how
I'll look some
I
more.
want to know how this fell into your lap, Troy.
because Troy understands.
I'm a man of the
He's
times.
a businessman, a power player, a closer. And I don't know about you, but every time I enter any social situation, I understand, like Troy, that it's a competition.
Yep.
There must be one.
Yep.
And so when I go to shake someone like Troy's hand, I hold it in my crushing grip, roll the bones around, and give a little eyes to toes appraisal, pausing briefly at the trunk, at the man's natural cleft to see the size of the potato sack he's got dangling down there.
Check out the old grapefruits.
And that is the way that true men, beasts,
Yes.
who hunt the wild buffalo.
That's why
assess their
that's why
hierarchy.
his hands are purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not, that's why his hands are purple. No other reason.
Yeah.
There's a first article that came up. Why ball maxing may be more dangerous than you think. I didn't think it was safe at all.
It seems extremely dumb and dangerous.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained, Troy. We must dare, I say.
Who wants to be known as all ball too? Like,
Who's going to be the first person who
God.
dies from it?
There's only
God,
one
that's
all
gonna be
ball
fun.
I respect, and it's Coco's kitten. People can look it up.
I think I'll wait till after the episode. Is there anything you would want to max, like that wouldn't have any sort of health consequences, but you could max it
Max it?
right now? Could be biceps, neck.
Yeah, I want a big trapezoidal. I want my head to shoulders to just be a big trapezoid, where my neck
Well, it
is
looks like Ram Man.
wider than the width of my head. Yeah, I'm looking for that Henry Rollins body. You know,
Yep. It's just a straight bullet.
All traps and neck.
I would like to max my confidence.
That's not a physical
That would be
attribute.
soft maxing.
Okay, I'd like to soft max a certain.
What a stupid idea, you idiot.
You're right. I'm not great at anything.
I would like to max my kindness to others.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go. See,
I would like to max my ability to listen.
I think you're an excellent listener.
Yes.
Yeah, excellent.
Have to be in your profession. What do you think? Mustache?
Hair.
Hair. You want to
Oh,
max
hair
your
max.
hair.
I think hair is everything.
Hair is
in this-
everything.
I think people with a great head of hair Look at every major, like, good-looking celebrity. It's hair. Natural, great.
Telly Savalas.
Well, you said
Look at this
natural.
guy.
You said natural.
No, I didn't mean natural. Sorry. I don't mean natural. I just mean, like, great head of hair.
Get
Stanley
some hair
Tucci.
extensions.
Stanley Tucci.
There's a few exceptions.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to see Michael Jordan with hair.
We call it the Tucci conundrum.
Michael Jordan, yeah.
So this is
Sorry,
not,
Francis.
Jason State
so
Francis
it
is
doesn't
giving me
count-
business.
Just crying.
I'm right here.
So it doesn't count. Like you said, it can't be natural. You can't be like, oh, if I redo, like I'll have better
No,
hair.
you can have anything you want.
I'll also
Confidence,
do- I'll also do
listening,
I'll
hair.
also do hair.
hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to have just, like, a great head of hair.
You got a good hair.
No. That's a good head of hair.
No.
You have a good
thank
head.
You want long locks like Noura?
Man, the long black.
Just like this.
That's my
you come in.
that's my night in Pendragon.
Yeah.
I rolled it randomly. It was like long, glistening black hair. I rolled it and I was like, oh, he's gorgeous. Like, that's all you need. That's all you need.
You want full 90s Banderas.
You don't want a big like Quagmire jaw.
Yeah, just a jaw like a cow catcher on an old-timey locomotive.
that poor bastard, whoever is that looks maxing dude.
Do not
Clavicular?
evoke his name. God.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I call him testicular.
I don't want to get dark with this. I think he's going to end up dead, and I think it's going to be soon.
He's getting cosmetic procedures, or is he doing the bone smashing? Which
He's
they
doing-
Everything. He's doing everything. He's
They've
also,
now
like,
said bone
ODing.
smashing doesn't
He's
work.
ODing in the middle of restaurants now, and he's like getting
Sure.
arrested.
He was
for
Well, that
just
can't be
But
healthy.
you gotta
like
admit,
shooting guns into the ocean and stuff. Like
Yeah.
he's starting
Yeah.
to really.
but you gotta admit it's
Apparently-
worth it.
It's
He
totally
was-
got to get the clicks.
Yeah.
Got to get them clicks.
Yeah.
He was just in court and he got mocked by the judge who was sexy AF. Apparently,
The judge
according
called
to the
him
internet.
the judge called him
no,
sexy
the
AF?
judge was hotter than him.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
because he
wow.
looks
And people are
like-
saying it was done on purpose.
Love a
he
hot
looks-
judge.
I wouldn't put it past the
Love a hot
Yeah.
judge.
you.
Yeah. He looks like he's
judge.
he's one of the Team America puppets. It's just
Yeah.
Matt Damon.
Matt
quick
Damon.
topic pivot.
Is this
I went to
maxing
look-
related?
No, I went to look up balls maxing.
Oh. You did?
You
Did
guys
you?
are probably familiar with this. I am not.
Okay.
I typed in balls space MA and then it auto completed Balls Mahoney. Do you know Balls Mahoney?
He's a wrestler.
That sounds like
apparently a
skit
professional
NPC.
wrestler.
My
with
younger
a phenomenal name.
Yeah, my younger brother fought Balls Mahoney.
Your younger brother
What?
fought Balls Mahoney?
In a wrestling match in Brooklyn. Yeah, it was the first time I ever saw him
Wow.
wrestle live.
What?
I'm
Whoa.
almost positive it was Balls Mahoney because now he's yeah, it was Balls Mahoney.
Yep.
He took a
Amazing.
chair shot to the back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he can barely walk. Most of these wrestlers think.
Your brother or Ball?
He died.
Oh, no, he died.
Yeah, he
Oh
died.
shit.
Yeah, he fought him before he died. I'm
Died at
99%
44.
sure.
That's so sad.
That's late. That's old for a wrestler.
yeah.
He was what?
44.
That's old for a wrestler to
Right.
die.
Wrestler median age is 37.
The knowledge I never thought I needed or would have gained.
Yeah.
I get from listening to this show and
Balls
being in
Mahoney. Balls Max.
Rest-
Wrestlers and
program.
90s grunge frontmen. About the same lifespan.
If you're balls maxing, let us know in the comments and send photos to
Maybe-
rob.kerkovich
Yeah,
at gmail.com.
Maybe see if you can type those comments with your balls.
We'll be right back.
You got to get the surgery that makes them prehensile as well.
Clap, 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 clap.
Folks, we're back. Let's get off balls because I just got off of yours. I want to thank our sponsor for
Jesus
this
Christ.
season.
Yeah, we just lost them.
Yeah.
Yep.
There, it's now
they
this
go.
ball cream.
Yeah, this,
Steve Martin's penis cream. The only penis cream with a picture of my penis. on the label.
Oh my God.
Chaosium! They know what they're getting into when they hook us
yeah,
up.
the company now serving us with a cease and desist.
Ball of Cthulhu.
I'm going to create my own Cthulian Lovecraftian monster that's going to be all nut.
Yeah,
It's going to be a nut monster.
more like Ball of Cthulhu.
But here's what, hey, there we we go. Got the title.
I mean, I said it 30
He
seconds.
snagged it from
I
him.
said it 30
Ross, that was really witty. You're a great listener.
Great job, Ross.
And loaded with confidence.
Somebody's listen, Maxing.
Somebody's soft max came true.
Let's listen, Max.
Sorry, yeah, I zoned out. Sorry,
Confidence maxing is also taking a hit.
Equal and opposite.
You know what you could do? You could cart max.
yeah, shut up. What's your name? Choice talk.
By throwing all these books into your cart at chaosium.com and using the code.
TFC4. Also throw in, remember, Innsmouth, brand new this month. The
Innsmouth.
expansion, that's the setting expansion of one of the most iconic locations in all of Call of Cthulhu.
I love that it all takes place in Massachusetts.
I know. It makes me
It
feel more
annoys
connected.
me.
It makes me feel more
Like,
connected.
it all has to be there.
Yeah.
It's
just
all
fun.
there.
It's all there. Everything that's great came from there.
Yeah. Troy and I went to high school in Arkham.
That's right.
Equivalent of Arkham.
Dude, there is a Call of Cthulhu scenario that I might be using for the tour this year that takes place in Danvers, Massachusetts,
Fuck yeah.
where we went to high school.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so
Nice.
cool.
Danvers.
Danvers.
But this scenario, this campaign that we're doing takes place all over the globe. And right now we are in, had to think for a second, Australia.
That's right.
But you're in the fucking desert now. You
Yeah.
are in the great sandy desert. Do one of you guys want to do a recap of last sesh?
One of us?
Whoa, whoa.
My
Maybe
time
to help
shine.
build your confidence?
Sure.
Okay,
We'll put our
so here's
listening
what
skills
happened,
to the test.
everybody. The episode began. We met a new compatriot
Mm.
named Hugo Weaving.
Hugo Dwyer.
Hugo Dwyer.
That's what I wrote.
Pride of Australia.
Hugo
Hugo
Dwyer joined us. Blonde, blue-eyed, 28, adventurer. Hell of a pack on his back. Back-maxing, big time.
Pack maxing.
And we didn't take long to set out with him because why waste everybody's time? And off we went in 2 trucks into the great sandy desert. We eventually passed the Slattery's cottage. Didn't want to deal with them.
Yep.
Some Hills Have Eyes situation potentially going on there. Also, maybe they held secrets that we would want to know, given how the episode ended. We moved on, took a quick break at a natural pool of water that was situated next to a rocky wall.
Continue, and then I'm going to comment.
Oh, yeah, you
I'm
guys
gonna
talked about
comment
your
on
character. Who
this.
gives a shit? Got to a pool of water, rocks, 3 caves. Cave number 1, checked out. Ross / Vaughn went in there. Nothing.
Empty.
Empty. Dipped down into an abyss.
Yep.
That was empty, like most abysses are. Abyssi?
Abyssi.
Bye.
Bye.
I believe.
That makes no fucking
Jimothy?
Cave number
A beast.
3 was then checked out by one Feyruz Gibran, who looked down, saw some bones, human bones, that possibly were incinerated. No shoes, though. No footwear. Decided rather intelligently to climb down with her hands and feet down the side of the rock
Alone,
wall.
in a
I
cave.
forgot we had fuck tons of gear with us. Who needs ropes?
Didn't ask the adventurer about a grappling hook.
No.
And went right on down, slipped, didn't fumble the climb, but rather failed it, I believe.
Yeah,
Fifth
failed
City.
it.
Failed it, landed in a pile of bones, lost 4 hit points.
3.
3 hit points. I thought you lost 4 and then got 1 back from the...
Oh, yeah, you got a first aid.
All right. The thing is, I'm only down 2 now.
You're down. What's important is she's down 2. Right.
Yes, so you took 4 because you
Keep your
I
balls in
took
your
4.
pants
Your
before you
first
hit the
aid.
comments.
That's right.
Yes.
Then climbs back up. We get her out. We go into the middle cave. We start to look down. Feyruz yet again gives it a quick fumbles a spot hidden.
Yeah.
Which you would think for most game masters would mean, oh, you
You don't see shit.
get a headache. But Troy instead decided to make her almost fall off
slipped
the side.
from the rocks.
Then gave the 3 of us dex checks with a penalty die, which we all almost failed except for Hugo.
Hugo Dwyer.
Our news.
By the way, one of my favorite, not to do my own horror, but one of my favorite fumble rulings. I like that. It just seemed like
It was really brutal.
just dangerous
Great.
enough.
Yes. Yeah. It
Um,
was almost too dangerous
yeah.
because once we looked over the edge, having caught her, it was filled with death adders. A very venomous snake.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
then
Rob threw out so many Indiana Jones quotes that that Joe absolutely missed
it went all over Joe's head, which
Yep.
each
can
time.
only lead me to assume he's never seen the movies.
I think it's a fair assumption.
So then we went to sleep, sort of. We started to take watch, and Hugo started watch,
Yep.
I believe, and saw something flickering in the distance. What is that? Was that a headlight? of a motorcycle.
Right. Is it a lantern? Someone walking toward us?
Here's a dim sort of harmonica blowing, which I can't wait to find out the origin of whatever that is. And turns out it's a flaming skeletal specter that is heading towards us, scorpion style. Actually, not flaming yet, just sort of bluish translucent. Walks past us.
As if it's looking for something.
Looking for something. Heads into that third cave. Up and in,
Where
floats
the bones
in.
were.
Where the bones were.
Where his head's missing, by the
His
way.
skull is no longer a part of his body.
Yeah. Hugo's
Because-
pulling in a last poor York with it. And,
Hugo
Yeah.
took it. Working
the
on
campsite.
Shakespeare.
Might
and
have been a
then
bad move. We'll see.
We see from inside the cave a mighty explosion. Now he comes out, flaming, beard, still a floppy hat, I believe,
Yep, floppy hat.
and eyes cooking in his skull. And he sees us, starts running towards us, and that
Full
was the end of
sprint.
the episode.
yeah, coming running as
What'd I miss?
flaming. Like
No,
a
that was
Ghost Rider.
great, but you had something you wanted to chime in on about
Yes,
the
I was
water.
thinking back over this, and I was really irritated by Troy's trap. He first described the settling water as a perfect place to camp,
Oh, did he like it?
and it was in a horrible death zone,
Yeah.
and he knew that. And he was like, "You see some water, you think this is a
This is
great
the per-
place
yeah.
to camp."
But it's not.
Slightly-
I was
it
showering
has-
this morning. I was
it
like,
has
"That
poop in
son
it.
of a bitch."
We can't even drink it,
Right.
except for Dodge.
Except for
Dodge
Dodge.
loves it.
Drinking
He's
it.
slurping it
There's
up like
shit water is
poop
the
water is
perfect
great.
place.
a Mr. Misty.
The water's fine.
Yeah.
Water's never been better.
Billabong.
I believe it was Dodge who suggested it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the situation. We got a couple orders of business to contend to, but let's start as we tend to start with a luck improvement roll.
Yeah.
Luck improve.
As
I
always, this is a
use
roll
it.
that you want to fail. There's 2 rolls you want to fail in the game. One being the luck roll to improve your luck with a D10 if you fail. The
Just
other
failed
being
this.
a intelligence roll when you take more than 5 points of sanity in one pop.
8 points of luck.
I love that.
Nice.
I love wanting to fail a roll. It's such a cool concept that you don't see in many other games.
Yeah.
Who got more luck?
I got
I got
none.
8.
8 over there. Okay.
I need.
Nothing.
Let's talk about last week's tarot card before we
Oh,
pull
yeah.
another.
Oh, yeah. So last week we pulled the Page of Cups. And it says, excuse me, in the upright position, the key meaning of the Page of Cups heralds a new beginning or chapter of life in the realm of creativity and emotions. Whether you're starting a new project, relationship, new guy, or educational journey, the page is a daydreamer who speaks to the energy and openness that drives you to take on a new venture. The Page of Cups reminds us that despite bad news or broken dreams, we could start something new at any age when we tap into our youthful ability to stay open and responsive to life. Some of the more esoteric meanings of this card, I had mentioned before the little fish in the cup that was staring at the guy. And the esoteric meaning of this is relates to syphomancy. So the card's imagery often features a fish emerging from a chalice. Esoterically, this alludes to ancient syphomancy, the practice of gazing into a goblet of water to induce a trance, connect with higher guidance, and receive hidden wisdom. In a spiritual sense, and this is for this as a messenger, in a spiritual sense, pages are messengers. The Page of Cups often signifies the arrival of surprising, heartfelt news, a creative opportunity, or communication from the spiritual/unconscious realm.
Well,
Come on.
there you have it.
Yeah.
As though we've been receiving a message from a spirit realm.
Yes.
Yep.
And what is gazing into a pool if not an act of syphomancy?
Yeah.
Yes. We also
Poop pool.
a poop pool.
You have to siphon the poop out.
We still have a pin in the Knight of Pentacles,
Yes.
so that's going to be off to the side.
The Knight of Pentacles over here.
The Knight
Yeah.
of Pentacles over here.
Pentacle-
I-
pentacle
yeah,
maxing.
that
We don't need
arrived
it
on a
anymore,
I
horse.
don't
right?
think
It
we
was
need
more
it
We don't
anymore.
need it anymore?
It was more about, the
Him
Troy
coming in on the
because how
horse.
about he shows up in town on a horse?
That's
and it's
right.
like-
Job.
Okay,
I was
so
like, when you
we're-
pulled that out, I was like, oh, Steve.
Okay, so we are done with that. Let's see what this episode's tarot.
Ross, I think you're up.
It's me.
Let me shuffle. Let me give it a good shuffle one more
Give
time.
it a good shuff.
Do you ever pick Noura? I can't remember.
No, the reason why I don't is because I don't want people to be like, "Oh, she's setting up the card that she wants to, whatever."
Yeah.
Even though I don't know what's going to
She
happen.
would be
in this
thrown out of the
episode.
society.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
I, like you, don't know what's going to happen to us.
Yeah.
I like you too.
Nora
I didn't need to
is
say
I
a
like
experienced
Thank you.
cartomancer.
I didn't
Yeah,
hear the second part, but you're
Yeah.
good.
We
You're
should
all
just
right.
edit that out. I
like you. Rob.
You're good at what
one
you do.
just fell out.
Stop.
One just fell out of
Oh,
the deck.
Up.
Fate chose
Okay.
for me.
It jumped right out like a ghost.
It is. Oh no.
Oh,
Because
no.
Is it
in
one of
the
those?
right side up, this is a very good card, but it's upside down. It is a upside down, reversed 4 of Wands.
Okay.
Right side up, this is a delightful fucking card to draw, and I don't like this.
Upside down.
It's
Oh,
upside down.
Interesting. 4 dead bodies.
4 of wands
Four.
for us.
Wand maxing.
One maxing.
Oh boy. Okay. Well,
It's everything.
I said a couple orders of business. 1 was the luck improvement. 2 was the tarot reading. 3 is going to be not 1, but 2 sanity checks. I was so wrapped up in the story last time, I forgot to have you roll just a general sanity when you saw a ghost walking towards you. So let's start with that sanity roll.
Seeing the mystery squad is looking at a ghost.
I think it is not of this world.
I have more problem thinking that the mystery squad is bothered by a ghost at this point.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, hey, the sanity penalty reflects that.
We're all out there looking. Oh,
Success.
dear.
Okay.
Success on the first one.
Success.
Success is 0.
Failure.
Failure. Okay. It's going to be 1d3 for my failures.
What is this for?
This is for seeing the ghost.
Why is it 2
walking.
sanity roll? Oh, before
He
it
hasn't
went
gotten
into the
Before
game.
it
Yeah,
then.
yeah. All right, so just confused looking. That can't believe it.
What'd you get?
Can't believe my own eyes.
3.
Come on now.
Wait, you rolled a 3. That's 2.
Oh, sorry.
It's 1d3.
Okay.
Yeah.
You rolled a d6?
I did.
Yeah. 1, 2 is 1, 3, 4 is 2.
Great. I've often been confused
I got
on
you,
how
buddy.
to interpret.
Never look at another man's tray, but I'm helping you out.
Thank you. 2.
Never look at another man's tray.
That's what they say.
Take a guess.
And you're good?
I'm good. I
Or-
passed.
Okay. Now, unfortunately, this is where things get a little more hairy as this thing, you see it melting from the fire where it was obviously murdered. You found scorched bones. You found burnt clothing. In that moment, it induces an even greater sanity roll. I gotta
So
start-
you're saying this is the one you don't want to fail?
Yes.
what I'm picking
Of the
up.
2, this would be
Do
one.
the gradations of success matter with this?
No. I should create a bottle cap system just for Call of Cthulhu so you can use it for sanity, but I'll think about it between seasons.
All right. Success.
Crazier things have happened.
Yeah.
Not only a failure, but an 86.
88. Failure.
Success.
God, no.
Robert K.
Success.
Okay. For
Nice.
Feyruz and Carter, you take 2 points of sanity.
On a success.
For our newcomer, Hugo, and poor Vaughn, you take 1d8 plus 1.
Oh, shit.
I already had the D8 out.
Plus
I
1.
knew it.
1d8 plus
But
1.
I didn't
so
know it was plus 1.
minimum 2, maximum 9, and of course, anything over 5. Let's have a conversation.
Okay. Okay.
No wonder Muldoon was so off his rocker.
Yeah.
My.
He was just Ginger Muldoon before
So
he
my,
left.
my starting sanity.
Now he's mad.
Now he's back to Ginger Muldoon.
My starting sanity was 36. So if I lose 5, I'm indefinitely insane.
Correct.
If you lose 5 right now, you're saying.
Correct.
Which is likely.
Likely.
That would be over the average, I believe.
Okay, I'm going to
Maybe
roll.
not.
Here we go. I'm going to
Maybe
roll.
average.
Already.
4.
Okay. Oh! So you rolled a 3.
I rolled a 3 on the die.
Okay.
You're going to roll 1. It's fine.
All right, Vaughn.
D8.
Yeah,
Come on,
it's
roll
plus
a
1.
1, Vaughn.
It's a beautiful,
We need you.
It's a beautiful D8.
I rolled a 1.
Hero to us all.
I saw a sharp number again, looking at a man's tray.
I saw
So
a
that's
sharp
2. I'm
number.
losing
A sharp number. That was either a 7 or a
We
1.
know you're trying to look at his
I'm
balls.
just trying to see
Trays in the way.
what his maxing situation
One master
is.
to another. Respect.
Is he hiding down there?
Okay. All right. I'm down 4 total over the course of those 2, but that's I'm not indefinite. But that's I failed. Like yeah.
Okay. Let's just before we get into the situation, let's role play this for a moment and just tell me how this manifests for you, Hugo. Is this your first experience with the supernatural?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go with
That's
you.
real important.
Hugo, at first he's like, it can't be, as it's walking across, like, and then it does the ritual that we expected, and they had told me what Mad Ginger Muldoon said and everything, and then it comes out and it's burning and screaming and running at us. I think, so he's got the rifle in his hand. I think he immediately just like stumbles back over the fire. He's standing like right in front of the fire. And he stumbles back over the fire and then falls like onto his ass. Just like down and starts like sliding back on the dirt and trying to like move his leg from the flames, and he's desperately going into his pocket, wide-eyed. And you see maybe I don't know what your characters see, but we see he goes in and pulls out, and inside of his hand you see a small glass vial with a small rubber stopper on the side. It can fit in a palm. It has a clear liquid in it. He's pulling it out, wide-eyed.
Nitroglycerin.
And just holding the rifle in his other hand.
Vaughn, you're no stranger to sanity-bending scenes here, but the image of this ghost really shakes you.
Yeah, and I'm no stranger to seeing the spirits of the deceased. It's a frequent theme with Vaughn. But I've not seen one like this. A spirit kind of emanating this strange glow and now approaching, sort of burning in fire. And as ever, Vaughn's kind of experience of this is inflected in a certain way. Like, it's like, burning. God. And I think he was a light sleeper anyway and might be up close to you as you're pulling this little vial out, and you may just hear under it, oh my God, burning in purgatory until the sins of your life are burned, sublimated, burned away, until the sins of your life are burned away. No, we the living command you to return to purgatory where you shall dwell. And I'm like, kind of, my voice is rising now, like, engage with this thing.
Echoing throughout the sandy desert, this thing is... It like jumps and lunges at Hugo and goes into you. I need a power roll.
Ginger Muldoon, survive this.
Hold it together, you son of a bitch. Success, regular. Wait, luck, should I? Yes, right? 100%. Why are we even talking about it?
No one is. Just
No
just
one
you
said
are.
anything.
To yourself.
I'm going to spend 12 points of luck to make it a hard success.
You're going to spend 12 points of luck to make
Well,
it
we tried to stop him, but
hard success.
Sorry. I was thinking out loud.
I love it.
All right, so it like goes into you, and for a moment you start to relive memories that aren't your own. You see dust. You feel heat. You feel this imagery of endless wandering, the weight of swag on your back, and then you start to think maybe these are your memories, but something is different. The locations are different. What you see, what you feel, your emotions inside of you, they're different from what you've experienced. You're working a claim with some American man named John Carver. You're digging somewhere where the ground just feels wrong. And then later, you're now partnering with someone else. You've left Carver behind, or maybe Carver left you, and you're with this hard, angry man named Vern, and you're scratching out a living right here near Dingo Falls as this mine begins to run dry. You and your new partner, you're no longer like on the same terms. You want different things, and that wandering gives way to routine. Water at the falls, shade beneath a red rock, the illusion of something like stability. You meet an Aboriginal woman, Jemima. You see her. She's appearing in fragments. She's watching, wary, and then she's closer. She's speaking in low tones you can't quite recall, and her presence causes a break in the relationship between you and this Vern, you and this Slattery. She moves in with the both of you, keeps house while the both of you are at work. There are feelings of unease. Slattery begins eyeing you more often, tension building up in ways you don't understand or refuse to see until it's too late. It's nighttime. There's a confrontation by the water. Everyone's yelling. Voices are raised. You're yelling at Jemima about the stash. Where's the money? Show me where the money is. There's crack of a gunfire. A bullet passes through you, tears through you. Pain, confusion, the ground rushing up. You fall, smashing in the ground, and then you look and you see the bullet hits Jemima as well. She falls. The world tilts and blacks out a little bit. Then you see Slattery's face above you, wild, shouting at you, indistinct, going to the body of Jemima, screaming at her, what is happening? What is happening? And then you're being dragged across the desert, dragged over stone into the cave. The smell of smoke, the smell of skin burning, the fire catching your clothing, heat unbearable, skin splitting, lungs burning, no air, no escape. Darkness comes, but there is no release because realize you're still here. You're still watching, still trapped as the flames die and Slattery walks away, and this moment loops over and over and over again until only one certainty remains, carved deep within your soul, that the pain that you feel even now in death should belong to him. He did this, he left you here, and you must get your revenge. And then you come out of it and you're like standing just over the fire, like you were being propelled towards it. What do you do?
I think he drops this vial on the ground because he's just like, during this whole scene, he just completely like lost his own control over his body. The rifle drops, the vial drops. He's looking down at the fire. Am I of my own right mind?
You are.
Okay. He looks up and starts looking around wildly for any sign of the ghost.
You look around wildly and like, behind you, he appears again, just turning like he's going to make a second pass at all of you.
He turns around and he says, "He must die! He must die, Slattery! He must die!" He'll yell at the ghost.
Okay, give me a spot hidden.
Okay. Spot hidden. That's a success with I.
Want to talk to yourself about luck?
No. Don't be rude. That's 3,655.
Okay, he's like looking past you at the fire.
Looking past me at the fire.
He's looking past you at the fire and he's reliving the moments of being burnt alive.
He'll turn and he'll kick and he'll look at you guys like, "The fire! Put out the fire!" And he starts kicking at the flames.
Fairuz.
I'll go from his cue. I'll start trying to put out the fire.
Okay, what do? Do you use water? Do you grab a blanket? Do you throw Carter on there and start rolling him around?
Yeah.
Smother it with Carter!
I think
Use the bad side of my face.
I think taking water would be too much time, so I'd grab a blanket.
Grab a blanket? All right, so you grab a blanket, throw it over there. Give me a luck roll and see if the fire goes out right away if you're able to smother
Luck
it.
is not great. Nope.
Nope. All right, so you get the blanket on there and you're starting to put it out, but the flames are like licking out the sides of it. It's not growing, but you haven't been able to put it out, and this thing is approaching. You guys have the same decks. Either one of you can go.
Oof. Okay. I see the move, obviously, that Ferris has made. Do we have a... We're kitted out here. I want to try to heap some earth, some of the sand.
Or you would see right there next to the fire is Hugo's canteen, because he was just sitting on watch with like his water next to him. I mean, it's right there.
Okay.
You want to just pop it open and like.
Right, so you grab Hugo's
grab the canteen and begin to pour it out on the...
It was Bacardi 151. The fire explodes.
It licks
I've got a problem.
up the spout into the canteen.
Cut back to Concudgery. What the hell's going on out there? Give me a luck roll. Let's see if that is enough to get these flames that Fairuz is desperately...
Blanket's already on it. We're just adding water now. Can we get a bonus die on the luck roll?
Always petition. I can say no, but
Okay.
I'll allow that. Joe's a dirty.
Maybe even
It
putting...
really is.
If you,
I
maybe
just
even
like
putting,
being in the scene.
Yeah, no, hey.
Well argued, counselor. Here we go.
Bonus
maybe
dice are there
putting
for a
the
reason.
water onto the blanket would help soak up.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wet,
Oh, gosh.
That's where the origin of wet blanket came from.
This is bizarre. I rolled the same thing, a 30 and a 30. But luckily, both of those are under my luck. That's a success.
You pour this water all over it, and it just goes out. And he's just like, disappears just as quickly as he came. The desert is silent. And then suddenly in the distance, that light appears again. And you see this figure come walking back as if you don't even exist. Walks past you into the third cave, goes down, lights, and then another light in the distance, just walking.
Oh my God.
On a loop, on repeat, trapped in the memory of his murder.
Whoa.
Oh my God. Are you all right?
I'm gonna sit down on the ground. He tries to like cover this vial so that you don't see it. Just sort of like, and then slides it up like kind of near his pocket. Maybe he kneels down and slides it kind of near him, but doesn't make the obvious move to put something in his pocket.
Let's do a 3-way spot hidden here. See if any of you just
Sure.
caught that, because it might lead to some interesting roleplay.
You are handed a bottle of bourbon immediately.
Hard success.
Regular success.
Okay.
Carter's looking at the constellations.
All right, so Fairuz, you see there's something he's trying to slide into his pocket. You see that it's a vial of some sort of liquid. That's all you see.
Picks it up. I'm all right. I just had never seen anything like that. This is what you mean. These are the things you see?
Steady, old man. That's right.
Yeah. That wasn't even that bad, really, if you think. I'm sorry, Vaughn.
Wasn't that bad? What is that accent? I have no idea.
Pretty good. I mean, whatever it was, it's still beating me.
Why was he after you? What do you have there?
Have there? What do you mean? Nothing.
Whatever that is, the old man that you're spiriting away into your kit.
Is that what he was after?
No. He was after revenge. He was after fire. I saw it. He worked with this carver. I saw him, and I knew. I wouldn't know the man's face otherwise, but his identity, I knew it was Carver. And there was Vern as well, was there. And Jemima. And he loved her, but I loved her too. Is that a correct interpretation?
There was something going on there, yeah.
Yeah. And I loved her too. I mean, he did as well. He was murdered by Slattery. He didn't want the vial. He wants revenge.
Strange. And I mean, Fonz is not having a bout of madness, but he still took sanity loss here.
Yeah.
Are you saying, sir, that he crouches down to you, spoke to you in your mind?
Yes.
You held a brief communion with the fiery soul.
I can't describe it any other way. It wasn't a conversation. We weren't discussing anything. I was him.
Yeah, there are some things we didn't tell you initially.
Some fine print we didn't get to.
Oh, peculiar. and throughout all this, he's like walking through the camp again, back up into the cave. Like the
In the
third time.
background, you just see this.
You hear that harmonica very faintly on the breeze as it gets closer, and then it dies out, and then again you hear it in the distance, and you just see this on repeat.
This was I have to admit, one's imagination inevitably runs off with one, but you, Mr. Brown, discovered the bones, the lack of his feet unclad, as though he'd been dragged.
Body incinerated.
Yes, incinerated to hide evidence. I thought all this while that we'd stumbled upon the remnants of some foul murder, and
That's why his shoes weren't there, because he had died in a different location and they had brought him there.
He was shot here, right here, in front of the water there.
that fellow
And
we've
then
heard
drug
about,
up into the cave.
the fellow that we've heard about back in town, who we gave a wide berth.
Dirty dog.
Yes, Slattery. He's a murderer. And they used to be, or I'll say, we used to be partners. We used to work together. And he turned on me.
Keep saying we.
Him. He turned on him. Sorry, it was very strange. And then suddenly I had this need. I had this need to dive into the fire, or at least to make sure Slattery felt that pain. I think I never believed in ghosts. I left enough room for it in my mind, but I can see it's all too real now.
Yes, there are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy and all that. It's like we're on the ramparts of Elsinore, for God's sake. You're standing there clutching a bloody skull, got a ghost wandering around the battlements, crying out for revenge.
He runs his hands through his hair, sweat pouring down his face, and we see the past. We see it played out in front of us. He can use his left arm. Like, I can't, but he can.
Sure, okay.
He can actually touch his own head with it. I just want you to imagine the scene.
Beirut's flask.
What?
Roll me the flask.
So you have the Bacardi. Thank you.
Yeah, speaking of flasks, old boy, what was that?
You said vial. What was in the vial?
It's just a spot of poison, is all. It's,
A spot of poison.
spot of poison.
It becomes more like Hamlet every moment.
Yes, it is.
You keep bringing up this Hamlet thing. What is that?
Oh, God. God, Tillinghast.
That's like a sandwich, right? That's like a with
No.
ham with egg on it.
No.
A shocking
sounds like
indictment of the American educational system.
Sounds like a small sandwich.
Ah,
A small ham sandwich.
No.
yeah.
No.
Hamlet.
Yes.
Little Hamlet.
Fit in a
My
pocket.
God, I don't have
Yeah,
time
you
for all this.
Got my stomach rumbling now, Vaughn.
At least Gibran understands me.
He's such a prolific writer. He does very little reading.
Yes. One of the few authors who's written more books than he's actually read.
Yeah, I don't want to be tainted by other people's ideas. Do you know what I mean? I want to stay pure.
Ah, yes.
By,
What's up
by,
here?
you don't be tainted by Shakespeare.
Who?
Nothing.
Said that.
You mentioned
Poison.
well, yes. Let's not get off track. What was the poison for?
It's many uses, but well, I've read a lot about these people going into these dark places, and you know, there's many ways that you can have a rather long and terrible death.
The last resort.
It is.
Mr. Dwyer.
I had no intention to grab it. I don't know what happened. Suddenly, my hand was in my pocket and it was out. And by the time I saw it, I knew I didn't want to take it. I'd lost my mind.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean,
Yes.
the natives that you come across, if they determine that you are their enemy, they can torture you. They can do all kinds of horrible things. It is a last resort, is all. And I'm sorry you saw that. It's not my intention to use it.
Right. Take arms against a sea of troubles and all that.
Carter's sort
Anyone?
of watching.
Never heard those words together before.
Carter's watching the ghost on loop. It's just like, what about this poor bastard? I mean,
God. Trapped.
what are we supposed to do for him?
Are you suggesting we go back and kill Slattery?
I thought that perhaps, and he looks at the skull, looks at the ghost, thought that perhaps if we buried it or returned it to its family, perhaps it would put the spirit at ease, but the spirit only wants revenge.
I understand that there may be a part of you that wants to play out this little drama, that this swag man would cast you in, but though you haven't read it, let me assure you that Hamlet is a tragedy. And if you go looking for revenge, best dig a grave for yourself.
I mean, it's not for me, you know? I'm not saying we go up and we ice this guy, but
No, I think that when we are on our way back to Kincadgery, after it's all said and done, we need to apprehend that man. Bring him in.
Yes, I agree after the fact. Let's just not lose sight on our mission.
He's a murderer.
Too right.
I believe you.
But
Sorry.
just think of our improvement phase, though. If we deal with this guy, you never know what kind of bonuses we'll get. You know, in the grand scheme of life, our general improvement phase. Don't worry about it. You're looking at me a little confused, and
I have no idea.
If he murdered this
Dodge!
Jesus Christ,
Dodge just
how long
waking
could he
up
been
now.
awake?
He's starting the fire.
Dodge is there, and
Starting fire?
he's like, you can see this glassy-eyed look. He's not even looking. He's just like staring at the ground. He saw all of this. In fact, I rolled off screen and he took 4 points of sanity damage
Oh shit, that means we can't use him as a sacrifice.
from failing both attempts.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
And so he's down to 51 sanity.
I'm sure there's like kids around there and stuff that we could grab.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
He's like,
Good God.
if this man's a murderer, maybe he's someone we shouldn't be messing with. Who's to say he won't do it again? It's very sad what happened to this swagman ghost here, but it's not really our problem.
No, it's not sad. It's a crime.
Well,
It's a crime that was never discovered.
we're not the
And if we
police.
ignore it, then no, we're not the police, but we have a duty as citizens.
we don't have to take the law into our own hands. There are people that we could report this to.
Yes,
yeah,
precisely.
that's right. We could, when we get back to Kincadgery,
That's
we
fine,
could
that's
just
fine.
tell the authorities about this, but then again, they're going to need some sort of proof. They're not just going to come out here in the middle of nowhere and grab this man on
We
our
have the
word
skull.
I'm a
alone.
witness. And then he realizes like how crazy that sounds and listens to himself.
You have the skull. You can
Maybe
bring that back.
Slattery still got whatever stash they were fighting over. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, well, I don't know about you guys. I'm not real pumped to sleep here
Yeah,
with
we
this
should go.
sort of happening behind me the whole night.
I don't know. I think we'll need the rest, and as long as we go without fire, seems like we'll be fine.
You think you can sleep?
Oh, we're down one blanket.
I know if we begin hiking now in the dark, there's no telling what we could stumble over. Snakes, other creatures. Maybe we don't sleep, but I don't think we leave until daybreak.
Shall all huddle for warmth by Tillinghast, not you, Dodge. You stay right there.
Some of that water must have gone on my pants during that all.
Right.
There's the old Dodge.
I can always count on you,
Can't
Dodge.
believe it splashed that far. It's all down my
Back
leg.
to his old self.
To wade into the billabong, Dodge.
There he is.
Clean yourself up, man.
Into the billabong.
Vaughn is torn. I mean, here we have another, and
He has no quarrel
it's
with
like
us.
it's Adams all over again. Another plea for justice in which we've been embroiled, dragged.
Oh, yes, Millie Adams.
What did you say you saw with Mr. Carver?
They were digging, just like they said.
Right.
He was digging a hole, mining for something.
Any details that you remember?
It was deep. I remember it was vague, but
Is there something he could roll for
they
that?
split.
Yeah, sorry.
Carter left him behind, and moved. I think maybe to the next dig. I was left at this dig. He was left here near the Dingo Falls. Are we near Dingo Falls now?
Yeah, this is
This is where
Dingo Falls, yeah.
Yeah. So he was here. I mean, the hole itself might be around here somewhere. If we looked, might be able to find it.
Claim. Vaughn would like to just kind of walk up to the ghost as it moves back on its loop and just try to engage it in speech
Come
Awesome.
up to
while
it.
it's in its sort of docile, unfiery kind of mode.
I'm gonna go with you just in case I need to get you out of there.
You see it coming towards you. What do you say?
I'm curious, like, Hugo, Dwyer, do you recall it's his name?
It was only the names of his companions. Vern, but though he'd know the name Vern, and Jemima meant something to him. The Aboriginal woman, Jemima.
And he hates Slattery.
Love.
And he's partners with
I invoked Slattery's name. It did nothing. His eyes never wavered from the fire.
Yes, Cooey, hello.
Ahoy, hoy.
He'll just kind of walk up, not like stand in the path. He's not trying to like be enveloped by the thing. It's like, hello?
He's walking.
I understand a terrible injustice has been done to you. Terrible wrong. Yes?
Walks closer and closer, right up to you and right through you. You just feel freezing cold.
Well, that was
Favors will
unpleasant.
just kind of warm him up. What was that?
I couldn't speak to him yet. And was there any sign that he even acknowledged my presence?
Now, at first, you thought, oh, he's looking at me. Maybe he's coming to engage with me. And he went right through you, just caught in this horrible, vengeful loop. These swagmen, Dodge says, they come out here all the time and they get lost. A man like this ends up penniless in the middle of nowhere. Nobody comes looking for him. It's a story told far too often. Quite sad. Could have been you, Mr. Dwyer.
Yeah, just looking for work.
Come out
Left
here.
behind.
But I suppose we should at least try to get some sleep. We've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. If all goes well, we could make it to the CSR.
Yes. But I'm with you. When we return to Kankajure, we should at least attempt to plead the case
Together
of this
up.
departed
Yeah.
fellow to the
Together.
authorities.
I agree.
Together a posse.
Yes,
Come out.
I understand that
Arrest him.
whatever frontier justice passes for a legal system out here.
Yeah, and Hugo it's not me like wanting to do this. It's Hugo's really.
Yeah.
It's affected me. He's super passionate about like
Yeah.
Slattery feeling pain.
Mm-hmm.
I want to rest.
Yeah, same.
Like I feel like we're safe now without the fire. I think we're okay. Keep watch, obviously.
It was less about. Well, I wasn't like worried about danger. It was more just like gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
unrealistic to actually fall asleep, but I think
Right.
that we have to try.
Yeah.
So you can go into your tents, zip and button them up, and
Still seeing like the faintest light
yeah,
through the canvas.
and hearing that harmonica on the breeze. And for you, Hugo, you just keep kind of replaying these memories that aren't your own.
Yeah.
And the one that's really sticking with you is when he was working for Carver, just digging into ground that felt wrong. We fade out from there. We wake up the next day, sun rising, the heat comes quickly. That's Dodge.
Yeah.
Hey, I wake myself up.
It's a koala.
A lot of people would travel during the night or during the evening and sleep during the day because of the heat. But where you have the trucks, you aren't limited to that, at least for now. But should you ever be forced to move on foot, that could be an option. But as long as you have these Daimler light trucks, same configuration of Dodge driving Vaughn and Hugo and Carter driving Feyruz.
Yeah.
Sure.
You wake up, you look out in the distance where you saw this ghost loop and he's gone. You can't help but think, like, is this every night? Is it only when people are by? What a tragic afterlife for this poor fella.
He's damned. Damned, consumed by the sin of wrath.
How far away was this Slattery's place from here? We like a while, right?
2 miles back.
No, it's close.
It's about 2 miles.
But it seems pretty crazy to, ever go back.
If he didn't have kids, I'd say we sneak up, take your little poison vial and put it in his water, bucket or whatever he had.
Nah, wouldn't work. This is painless.
Would it do the job though?
The job is pain. He needs to suffer.
Steady on. What?
Sorry. Let's get going. Load up the trucks. Let's go.
Thank God. I'm gonna stay here another minute as she keeps an eye out for any other, even though she knows it's day and he's gone. But the snakes and this, she's done. Done with this place.
You know what? I don't know if it'll help, but I don't think it would hurt. I think in the morning, Hugo's going to collect all the bones and take them with us.
Oh.
From the cave.
Okay. Don't worry about your climb check here. Be anticlimactic if you fell trying to do this deed.
Yeah, we got the
We
rope.
just grabbed
we
it.
can take our time.
8 points.
Yeah, I think we take them. It's like taking the remains. So wrap them in a small blanket.
Yeah.
Keep
Maybe
them in
we
the truck
bury them.
until we return.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, this evidence. This is a body of
Yes.
murder.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. So you throw those into your into the back of the truck.
Maybe the ghost helps us later. That'd be cool.
Be nice to call her a
Roy?
ghost.
Ghost
She
NPC.
can make zombies.
Ghost friends.
I wanted the cat monster last season. We didn't get that.
All right, so you wake up. It's go time. You look at the map. McWar's coordinates, you think, are about 4-ish days away, depending on how the travel goes. And as Dodge said, you think you can reach the Canning Stock route later today. So you take off. As you're driving along, Dodge is like, Mr. Dwyer, are you familiar with the Canning Stock route and the history behind it?
No, Professor, I'm not. I'm afraid. I've heard of it, and I basically understand its intent, but I don't know its history. No.
Oh, it's quite interesting. I can't believe that I'm actually going to be on it because I've studied it for some time. It runs from Halls Creek to Alona and is considered one of the toughest and remote tracks in the world. This fella, Alfred Canning, the one who built it, he was appointed around the turn of the century, 1906, I believe, to survey the route as a means of ending the monopoly on the cattle situation. The Kimberley cattlemen were the ones that ran the show. They were trying to offer other opportunities to bring the cattle to some of the southern markets. But Mr. Canning, he had used dubious methods to steal things from the Aboriginals and whatnot, including their wells. And between 1908 and 1910 thereabouts, he found these water holes and converted them into wells, each identified by a number here on our map. Once it was completed, that was never used. And now the Aboriginals don't even use the water. They were obviously angry that their traditional springs had been developed in this manner, driving them to sometimes even dismantle or vandalize some of the wells. So there's a good chance as we're going along here expecting water, we'll find some that have been abused by the Aboriginals, and for good reason. Seeing as they were taken from them. And then, of course, the Kimberleys just kept on monopolizing the beef trade. It's sad, but we'll use the water when we can, and pay respect to the native people, whether we come in contact with them or not. And if we do, it's a good thing you have me, because I know what to do. You can't just go rushing in headlong. You'll scare them.
No, of course, it's very relieved to be doing this with you, Professor.
Yes. I'm so relieved that if we have such an encounter, we'll be relying on your discretion and tact.
Yes, I'm your man.
While we're in the car, when we're not talking about the canning route, I think that Hugo's just trying to give justice to like how fucked up this whole thing was, and seeing that for the first time in a spirit and all that kind of stuff. And he's just kind of in his own head, and he looks, out of whack, and he's rubbing his lips and sweating, and and I think at a certain point he kind of leans up toward Vaughn just to have like somebody to talk to, and it's like, you said this, you've seen things like that before, like what we saw last night?
Yes, sir.
You ever see anyone from the war?
Yes, I did, sir.
I'm sorry, mate. I had no idea.
We, the living, must confine so much of our limited knowledge under the category of mystery. But I have been visited by the spirits of the dead, those who have already joined the communion of saints. This poor creature that we beheld last night, condemned to fast in the fires of his own anger. It is not for we to say who is damned and who is not. That remains within the potency of a higher power. Judgment is the Lord's. But we have been called to set it right. Did you really want to go back and kill that man, Slattery?
Yeah, I don't know what I want. I don't want to kill anybody. But I feel this intense fire, this burning feeling that he must be brought to justice.
Yes, that.
But I don't want to kill anybody.
Yes, attend to that. Keep your spirit meditating upon justice, on the good. We are at war. Do I see things from the war? The war continues. War goes on. St. Michael's legions are still in the field. Yes. And we are marching in his troop.
So you're not going. Where are you going? You're not going to explore? You're not going to research? Is there something there like this? Some religious Mecca or something?
There is something, Mr. Dwyer. I do not know precisely what it is that we shall find. But we are seeking to uncover and to sacralize a holy site. Yes. Oh, yes.
Just like you hear the creaking of the leather as he just like leans back in the seat. Realizes what he's got himself into. Just kind of reaches down for his journal. And he'll just start writing. Back of the car as we're bumping every once in a while.
Cut to the other truck, and Carter's like, "Who do you think would win between a lobster and a crab?"
It depends how big the claws are. Crabs can become in many sizes.
See, I've been thinking about it for about 20 minutes. I think the lobster's got reach. The crab, I feel like it's faster. It's got more of a
it can move
strafing
from side to side.
alacrity. Yeah. They're probably talking about it in the other car.
No, but I did want to ask. What I did want to say to Carter is, what are we doing here? Now that I know. But we're in a situation where we're limited on time. And now we didn't tell Hugo any of the mythical things that we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
And now at the first sight, listen, I'm very nice fellow.
Seems okay.
One sight of a ghost and he was ready to off himself. We need to tell him something. We need to prepare him for what's going to come because he's not going to be ready for it.
Well, this is what I brought up when we met him. You know, there's this balance of how much is too soon, too much. You know, somebody's never even had a moment of something like this, and you tell them we're trying to stop a god from taking over the earth. You know,
I didn't want to tell him anything at first for that very reason. He wouldn't believe us. But I think now that he's at least seen this creature, maybe will now believe there are things that science cannot explain.
Yeah.
And these things that we are going out in the desert to do, we will be faced with dangers like that again. And if he's not ready for it,
yeah, you're right.
He's going to put himself in danger.
Yeah, you're right. It's probably better to read him into everything. You know, he's kind of broken his seal. You know.
And this thing with Slattery. Listen, I know. I want what's just and what's right. But if we're to stop at every single moment where every single person needs our help for everything, we're not going to accomplish what we need to in time.
Yeah, but think about, you say that when we were in England, dealing with the poor girl that got kidnapped by that thing.
I know.
We wouldn't have turned our back then, would we?
No.
I mean, you know, there's got to be a balance. There's got to be...
I just feel...
What's the point of fighting for everybody if we ignore some of them, you know?
You're right.
I'm sure once Vaughn and them figure out the crab lobster thing, Vaughn will fill them in and it'll be fine. If not, we'll talk to him at the next camp.
I think he needs to know something at the very least. We can't go in there. It'll be reckless and we'll put him in danger.
You're right. Radio still hasn't been invented in here, huh?
Got back to the other car. Well, one, of course, would give a mighty forward assault, the sideways motion of the other.
Don't underestimate the tenacity of a small crab.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, yes.
It gets on the back.
Oh,
I don't know what the lobster would do.
yes, then it's over. So I think we've agreed. Crab.
We're crab men.
Crab men.
You're about halfway through the day.
What do you think, Dodge?
I know a thing or two about crabs.
Yes.
Open that door right up. You laid out. You are welcome.
I'll take that from here.
Yes. God, Australia's foremost crab expert. Yes. Thank you very much, Dodge. Eyes on the road.
It's hot out. There's no air conditioning. You just got the windows open. It's just hot air blowing in, but it's better than nothing. But once that early morning breeze dies off, the heat just comes on fast, furious. It stays that way. It's just like putting your hands in soup if you stick your hands out the window. And across the land for hundreds of miles, you just see the landscape slowly increasing in desolation. There's just nothing. And you start thinking, maybe some of you, about Dr. Walsh. Is he just out here in this nothing?
Mm-hmm.
There's no way he could survive. There's so little to see except scrub, dust, and rock. Maybe you see a rise a few hundred feet, here and there that's tall enough to even be noted on the map, maybe even given a name. And so you look for those. You're like, there it is. There's that John's Peak. And it's just like a rock formation. And you're like, finally, I saw something. It's like driving through Indiana.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God, something to look at.
There's something that exists. Can I also say that that every once in a while, not every once in a while, like midday, literally noon, Hugo is stopping the truck, asking to stop the truck, and he's taking measurements. Like he gets out and he looks at the sun and the horizon. He pulls out a sextant and he's like making sure that we're on the right track.
Yeah.
He's noting our position. He's looking at a chronometer and like making sure, because we have no relative landmarks to see, that we're staying on track toward the route.
That's important. And, you might stop from time to time if you see like camel tracks or mule tracks, maybe even the ruts of a car or a truck to inspect and be like, oh, maybe there's another pathway here. But if you get out to investigate, there's no telling when the tracks were made, because the desert is so dry out here. These tracks, couldn't stay visible for years until they're obliterated by a dust storm. But you do see traces of other cars out here, and it looks like they just kind of stop here and there. Nothing worth exploring. And then occasionally you'll see some like smoke, plumes of smoke in the distance, far, far away. And the first time you see it, Dodge is like, you see that smoke? Those are aboriginals. Traditionally, they use the smoke to trap game as well as to cook. And these smoke plumes, they can use them as navigation aids as well to travel far across distances. They can use these plumes to know where they've been and where they're going. Across this featureless land, they're likely to avoid any encounters with us, strangers like us, so no need for us to go investigating. In fact, the further we stay away, the better. But very interesting to see. They know this land.
Are we on some sort of path?
Yeah, there is a track there that you're going down.
Road.
We still have not connected with the stock route.
No. If you look on the map, I'll bring it back up, you'll see like Mount McPherson, and then further to the south, Mount McLotty. And so you're kind of passing through there on your way to the Canning Stock route, shortly above Lake Disappointment. Here, I'll bring up the map.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yep.
Oh, great. Oh, you guys have access to it now, so you'll see. So you're going through there, and then something happens. Or does it? Find out after this quick break.
I can't wait for you to come back and be like, it's
nothing happened.
Actually, it was nothing. I just needed a break.
It were nothing. It were nothing at all.
Natural fucking 20.
When Skid said he was playing Babe Ruth, I knew it was going to be a good night. We're back. We're going to do a group luck roll. Now everybody's like, "Here, so we all roll luck?" No, that's not how it works.
Shut up.
The person with the worst luck rolls.
Oh, Jesus, that might be me.
A good old desert mishap luck
I'm just
roll.
going to assume Feyruz, who is the highest in every other category, I believe
No.
has the lowest luck.
Yeah, my luck's a 34.
That's not
Anybody beat
bad.
that? Anybody beat that?
I'm
Okay.
over that, I think, but that's
hold
not
on, let
bad.
me check.
Remember,
Okay.
like,
Everyone calm down.
remember at the end of
Oh my God, I was
Asian, we were like in
down
the
to like a
teens, single
17.
digits.
Yeah.
Like, that was crazy.
Yeah, well, you
Oh
spent.
no, yeah, you're
It's because
way
every time I tried to roll for improvement, when it was super low, I would still roll under. And I'm like, this has got to get better at some point.
Well, you just spent a chunk, and I'll tell you, it was a valuable decision.
Oh, yeah,
nice.
I needed that
Nice.
hard success.
Oh, man.
I'll tell you after the fact.
Attaboy.
All right.
Talked myself into it.
Fuck.
No.
Falzoni.
I rolled a 92.
Oh.
Hey. As you're driving along, the road gets a little choppy. The cars are going like this. All of a sudden, poof, one of the tires blows out
Oh, that's awesome.
on the Carter Fayrouz car. So I need you to give me a drive auto.
Yeah, we do.
You can
Yeah,
be able to-
baby.
So it's lobster or crabs? Well, I think it's crabs.
Boom.
That's canted. Sorry, it was canted. I succeeded.
You succeeded. All right, so you're able to retain control of the vehicle, and you're able to pull it to the side without losing control and having it go fucking all over the place.
Whoa.
Dodge looks in the rearview mirror, sees this go down, and pulls over, and then slowly backs up.
What happened?
Oh, dear.
I know.
Truck mishap.
You look, and this is going to take a couple hours to fix the tire.
Tell you what happened. So not only is everything in the desert trying to kill us, but also our everything that we're carrying is malfunctioning now.
Yeah.
Carter gets out of the car. God, I was driving so well too. Can I look at what caused it? What happened?
You hit like just a rock that was jutting out in the road. You look back and you see it. Like you should have been able to avoid it, but there's so many rocks here, so choppy. You just hit it and it spiked right through the tire.
Shitty Australian cars. I told because the wheel's on the wrong side.
What? What does that mean?
It means that I was putting
no
my
sense
weight
at
in
all.
the wrong direction and probably threw off the tire and it hit a rock.
The wheels on the wrong
Yes,
side.
unlucky that. And, yeah, well, come
Well, do you have a spare?
strolling over.
He'll go around to the rear of the truck.
I would imagine these spare.
I would imagine.
Yep, you have a spare. And in fact, because you succeeded on the drive auto, no mechanical repair is necessary. It's
Oh,
just
thank God.
taking time.
Got it.
Per the conversation that you were having in the truck, and per the conversation, lobster and crab talk notwithstanding.
Oh, I thought that's where
Oh,
we were
I
getting.
thought that's where we're going.
Let's get down to the important stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This whole break, you've been sitting there licking your chops, waiting to get into.
I feel like Vaughn is kind of spooling out his his in his typical way, kind of talking about ghosts in the afterlife and stuff, but is also hedging and being circumspect, knowing how mad this may sound to the good Mr. Dwyer, and as I guess we're all kind of communing and people are puttering by the tire, I might pull Favors aside and be like, I was starting to feel rather guilty not letting Dodge and Dwyer into the full scope of our endeavors.
I feel the same way.
They're only going to be initiated by experience and time. It has already begun. Perhaps this is Providence punishing us for our entrapment of these two innocents.
Well, listen, I don't. We're always trying to do the best we can.
Yes.
And I personally didn't think that we should tell Hugo at first. Because it sounds like madness.
I know,
He wouldn't believe it.
but now,
He's seen something, at least now that we have to tell him at this
door.
point. Because it's only going to get more frightening from here. And if he's not prepared for it, then I feel like it then would be absolutely our responsibility.
indeed. Yes. Yes,
Problem is, where do we start?
indeed.
How much do we tell him?
And
Clearly, I mean, I know we're going to be here for a while, but another thing that I was thinking about just between you and me is now that Dodge has also seen it, we are at a loss for an innocent for the ritual.
yes, and per the letter of the law of the ritual.
Mhm.
It's the innocent means things that have been touched by the forces of evil or
So would this include ghosts?
You know, it is hard to determine what is considered a blood of an innocent, but I think it's fair to say it's probably someone who does not choose to be a part of something like that. And that doesn't mean you need to take it against their will, but like there are those who are innocent and those who are guilty. I think it's easier to think of it that way.
So not necessarily somebody who's never seen.
I mean,
Yeah,
it would also
it's
be
not like
pretty hard
children.
to transport
Yeah.
somebody to a place such as
Right.
this without them
I
seeing
mean,
something.
let me
We've
just throw this out
established
there.
so that we don't
Yeah,
get messages in all caps
right.
being angry at us. We're not sacrificing children. This person will stay alive.
I don't think I'm answering correctly either, though. I think it actually is intended to be someone who doesn't possess knowledge of the Cthulhu mythos.
Okay.
Okay, so like, if you want to get into the gamifying it, it's people without Cthulhu mythos points,
Okay.
which is everyone. If you have one, that doesn't count. Everybody starts with.
That's
not
unfortunate for
us.
I somehow got to 5. I don't remember how that.
But there are those among us.
So you saw mythos creatures enough times that you started to gain knowledge of that, which lowers your permanence.
Okay.
Toxicity.
Yes.
So George is in the clear. But I do think we should tell Hugo something.
Yes.
Also, I'm starting to believe we've been acting a little recklessly. She says season 4.
Only just now. Yes. Well, given a charge as we have, one must be a little reckless. Hey, we've chosen a hard path. A path that will involve, as it already has, great suffering and sacrifice. And that this will involve some measure of recklessness. We are making a sacrifice for those we shall never meet.
Yes.
The world will live another day beyond the time appointed by these cursed Cenobites of the Antichrist.
So do we give him
5 bar?
the abridged version of Carter's
Yes.
novel?
God, I suppose we can. Well,
What are you guys talking about?
What are you two lovebirds
Yeah.
going on about?
Me and Dodge are sitting there.
Just
Get a
making
room,
out a
you
little.
two. Get a tent.
and yeah, I mean, if there's a little patch of shade in the cab of one of the trucks, and we can pull Dwyer away.
I think if you walk over to our truck where we were, like the back hatch of the truck is open, and he's got, you walk around the back and his arms are on the frame at the top of the truck with his legs bent up and he's just doing pull-ups.
Great. Getting the Australian heat.
Ah, steady on. Steady on,
107 out.
Sorry, I was getting rid of the board, just trying to stay sharp.
Yes, of course.
Are we almost done?
Well, I believe
Takes the pith helmet, the wide-brimmed pith helmet.
Clocking
Waves,
yourself
waves.
in the head with it.
What are we talking about?
Hey, Dodge.
hello, Professor.
Hey there.
How are they making out with the tire?
I'll go back and check.
Oh, thank you.
Won't you?
Anna!
I'm like holding half the truck. I'm like, Dodge!
Sorry.
Why'd you walk away? Steady. God damn it.
Hugo, I believe we've been a little deceiving. Not
Oh, no,
for-
no, I know. He sits down in like the back of the bed of the truck.
What do you mean, you know?
Vaughn told me. I know, wiping the sweat out of his eyes. I know you're not going on some academic expedition. I know it's religious in nature. And these spiritual encounters are all too real. So I still want to see it. I want to understand what happened here. So,
Right. I'm just a little concerned that you'll be prepared to see. We don't know what we're about to see, but I can assure you,
Given that that ghost was unpleasant, that's...
Unpleasant.
nothing compared to the possibilities that lie out there.
It's no small wonder that you want to distract yourself with this rather impressive display. But
Sparrows will just side eye.
just kind of
I'm dead, Von.
what a physique. Just give it a hearty slap on the back.
Yeah.
But
Eyes on the prize, Vaughn,
Yes.
not that one.
this has opened
Not that one.
this has opened the gate to your perception, as it were, Mr. Dwyer. I think it's high time we tell you the nature of our expedition. We're not just simply spiritualists or theosophists running off to God knows where. In these situations, I suppose it's best just to rend the bandage off the wound. We're trying to stop the end of the world.
Yes. Are you prepared to help us do that?
What do you mean, the end of the world? The ghosts are taking over the world?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
No.
There is a vast, global conspiracy on every continent.
Cultists, you see, in every corner of the world, worshipping these demonic gods. I know
The Aboriginals are not
I'm not talking
demonic cultists.
I know.
They're just different.
We're not
No,
talking
no,
about
no.
them. They worship a benevolent god, the one that we seek to stop had defeated it in some way, according to their folklore.
Yes.
I'm not talking about the Aboriginals. I'm talking about cultists around the world. People that you may encounter every day in society. Professors. Teachers.
Lords, ladies, shopkeepers.
Museum curators. People in everyday life that you wouldn't bat an eye at.
Unscrews his canteen. Takes a sip.
You're an explorer, old man. You've seen things. I myself have had my eyes opened greatly. The world is far older and stranger than I ever imagined. And I don't... The ins and outs of the catechism just tell us that the forces of evil are abroad in this world, and I do not know how active a role they take.
So this is why you've been travelling all over, and why I've never read anything about what you do,
Yes.
Yes.
because these hidden cultists, you say, are planning some great war.
Yes, there are different manifestations, different dark sects all over the world, all worshipping, as it were, the same evil, wearing different guises. And here, in Australia, is one of its manifestations.
In the desert.
We are
the great
dogging-
sandy desert.
Yes, we are dogging the heels of a group of travelers who have been corrupted by their exposure to this. Murderers of a friend of ours. And
As at this point, Feiruz had walked over to our car, unraveled a blanket to bring back. We also believe our friend Dr. Walsh, whatever has happened to him and losing his mind and wandering off in the desert is because of this, a device that belongs to these people, one of the sects of these people.
Like,
Proof, you
look
see.
at the device.
Don't
Straight into it.
touch it. Don't look through
What is
it.
this?
I've never seen anything like it. Does it measure? Survey? Something?
Similar to that, yes. But I just wanted to show you something physical that exists.
All right. Can't say I entirely understand, but I know that. Look, I set out here to discover what the Aboriginals know that we don't. To find out what happened here in Australia long before any humans lived here and get some answers. So, if that means finding out what this hidden cultist society is doing, then I want to uncover it. I want to expose them.
Yes. Good man. Yes.
How's that tire coming?
Dodging. We're just splitting a cigarette.
Seemed to take that more in stride than I was expecting.
I know.
I'll take some of that.
There you go. That's American tobacco, I think.
Ew, it's
Yeah.
quite light.
Actually, it's probably not American at this point. That would have crumbled to dust.
Yes, this is
It's gone for a long time.
Shanghai cigarettes.
Yes,
Ah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
pretty good. Is the tire done? I've just really been posturing over here.
Yes, it takes 2 hours, and you are
Jesus
good to go.
Christ.
Yeah.
Had
Made of
you
diamonds?
Had you failed that roll, it would have taken longer, and until you got to a garage, all drive auto checks would be made with a penalty die.
Oof.
Give you an
A
idea.
garage, yeah.
A garage, right?
Sure, we'll
Yeah.
see one of those real
So
soon.
the rest of the adventure.
Could I have, in that time, read a little more of that book, The Wondrous Intelligences?
Oh, you're digging into that every chance you get, I
Yeah.
imagine.
I love
Yep.
it. Are you telling us anything about? Now we
Oh,
saw.
yeah, I did tell you.
the reference to the Yithians with the scope.
Yes.
But you've told us that there's.
I didn't tell you guys because I told Carter in the car, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, how?" Listen, forgive me. A lot's happened since our car ride.
I forgive you.
I don't.
Absolute dickhead.
Absolute.
Dodge, you absolute dickhead.
I was able to tell Carter on the car ride over here, but we got a little sidetracked with snakes and ghosts and bones.
Snakes and ghosts and bones.
That's the episode title.
The book that Carter had found under the bed of what was his name? It escapes me.
Mortimer Wycroft.
Wycroft.
Yeah.
Under Wycroft's bed contains it's called Wondrous Intelligences. It was written in the 17th century and it describes a group contacted called the Great Race of Yith,
Yithian.
the Yithians. And it describes these monstrous, non-human, not of this earth landscapes. And I believe there's information in this book of what happened to Hugo. Oh, not to Hugo, sorry, to Walsh.
Well, but by all means, continue your study. Maybe there'll be some clue there as to how,
So a way to find it, maybe.
as to what
Yes.
he may be in search of after his exposure to this that
Exactly.
might put us on his trail.
Maybe if we have an idea of where he'd gone off to, or maybe if we do find him, maybe there's hope to return him to his state. I don't know. I don't know what's in here, but there are answers. There's answers in here somewhere, and I'm going to find them.
So you're reading that every chance you get. You fix the car, you get back on the road. At some point in the day, the heat starts to level off. Temperature drops precipitously, and you make camp. If you are wildly interested in speeding through this book, I imagine at the same time you're trying to finish what you've almost completed in Song of the Jinn.
Yes.
And it is on this night that you complete
Whoa.
your study of Song of the Jinn.
Whoa.
my
Won-
God.
Wondrous
Okay.
Intelligences, you are so eager to really dive in, but you're distracted by this goat skin
Hell
tome
yes.
that has been consuming you for well over a month, couple months maybe. 12 weeks, in fact, give or take. And so you finish it, and a couple things are going to happen. First thing that's going to happen is you are going to take 1d4 sanity loss.
Okie dokie.
It's everything you've wanted.
Finish
It's finally happening.
this tome.
2.
2. You are going to gain 3 percentile points in Cthulhu Mythos
Whoa.
and have your max sanity go down by 3.
Sorry, the sanity loss is permanent or temporary?
So it's not a loss, it's just your cap. So what's your current top sanity? Like, it's not out of 100 anymore.
No, it's out of 92.
All right, so now it's going to be out of 89.
Ooh.
But your sanity itself does not go down, just your cap
Okay.
as
No,
me-
but
No, the sanity did go down.
goes down
the
two.
big
yeah,
sheet.
the sanity goes down 2,
the
but
cap
your
also-
max goes down to 89, and you gain 3 points of Cthulhu Mythos. You must be running the show here with Cthulhu Mythos. What is it?
Got 10 points now.
Double dig.
10 points.
You've never even heard of someone having that much.
You could play with that. Yeah, 10 points. What's great about Cthulhu Mythos is now anytime you experience anything that is out of the ordinary, you have a good shot of like rolling Cthulhu Mythos to be like, what is going on here? And in all of these things that you've read that have unlocked parts of your mind, you may have read a passage that would tell you, that's a this, that's a that, they're weak to this, they're weak to that.
They have
We
this
have no
many hit
chance.
Right.
Now,
However,
how about those spells?
upon finishing Song of the Jinn, you have a chance to learn a spell. You're reading about this god. You can't even pronounce the name. It's like Fatugua, and you know it's like some worship deity, but it doesn't seem to be a deity of this planet. It's of like another world, and it seems like you need to like construct an iron cross of some sort, an iron cross that you can imbue with mental energy to summon creatures from another place, creatures that, as you're reading about the way they're described, your mind can only conceive them as fire vampires. You can call them to your aid if you make a hard intelligence roll.
Ooh.
Now, here's how this works. It's a hard intelligence roll. You can spend luck to make it hot. You can also push the roll, but failure on a pushed roll when trying to learn a spell from a mythos tome is dangerous. Could threaten your sanity. It could threaten your physical nature. But you have another chance later at my decision when you can try to learn it again. So we're looking for a hard intelligence roll here to learn
Your
a
intelligence is
summoning spell.
I rolled a 29. I needed a 40 or under for a hard success.
Oh my God, she's such a smart.
All right, so you, so you made it.
Made it.
yeah.
Okay. So you now know Enchantment of the Living Flame.
Oh
Yes.
my God, you are getting such
Now, wait,
cool
was this,
shit.
are these the things that supposedly attacked
Yeah.
the monks in Shanghai, right?
Yes,
Like
it
the-
would have been.
Dude.
Right?
Good call. That's
Yes.
exactly what it is. Yeah.
They used this spell to attack Brady.
Yeah, I'm making light of the idea of fire vampires because they are a famous Call of Cthulhu monster, fire vampires, because like they're so unknowable. The best you could do as a person in this world is like a fire vampire. You basically you need to prepare an iron replica of a torch bearing the sign of this god. So it's like a cross-like torch, and then you pray to this god
Oh my
for
God.
6 hours. The casting time for this spell is 6 hours. And if you're successful, because when you try to cast a spell, there's always something that's got to go on. You have to use 6 magic points. It costs you 1d6 sanity points to cast this spell. That's how it works with spells. It's like you spend sanity and you spend magic points. The torch requires no fuel. The iron head itself burns inextinguishably and without end, due to it channeling a minor portion of Cthulhu's power. Only by invoking Cthulhu's name does the torch extinguish itself, and it can be used to aid in summoning fire vampires. And the more you summon, the more sanity it costs you, the more magic points it costs you. And there are dangers in calling these things. You can call them and be like, help us. And they can be like, no, burn you alive. It's a highly volatile spell.
Wow.
But yeah, it's a very cool thing.
Right.
And I want to make clear, it doesn't mean that you can just like, I want to do it. Let's call it. There's a lot that can happen that you might need to learn more information to actually summon these things, but you have started walking the pathway to communicate with outer gods, to call their servants to your aid. Favors Gibran, everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, the last season of
I mean, I got a
the show is gonna
machete.
be so insane.
So-
I love this image from the book too.
Ooh.
I don't know what it actually refers to, but I imagine it's Fairuz's state as she starts to see what she might be able to do
Yes.
one day.
Firestarter.
Jeez. Starter.
Fathuga, you finish Song of the Jinn as you dig deeper into wondrous intelligences. As you settle into your none too thick bedrolls, you stare up at unfamiliar skies before settling into your tent. There's a single brilliant constellation in the sky called the Southern Cross. When the heat vanishes at night, the air is very clear, and the evening, like the early morning when you set out at Dingo Falls, is poignantly beautiful. And at least tonight, there are no ghosts. Visible, at least. Day 3.
Of the journey.
Heat comes up, slaps you in the face. Oh, hello, it's me again. That was me making the rooster sound. The heat is oppressive, made all the more noticeable by the lack of scenery to take your mind off of it. Sunburn, sunstroke, these are serious threats for people this far out. If you were traveling by foot, you'd probably have to switch to night travel at this point. There's just nothing, there's nowhere to hide. But you've got the trucks. At one point in the day while you're driving along, you top a rise and find the long rear slope of the rise has eroded into these strange cone-like shapes that are capped by smooth, flat rocks. And Dodge might point out and says, oh, see, look at these sandstorms out here. We should be careful. They do things like this to the rocks.
That's right.
Imagine what they would do to us.
I knew it too.
You knew about that, Dwyer.
I knew
That's
that as
something
well.
I also knew.
You also knew about the sandstorms.
I did, yes. My extensive reading of it. Is it?
When I'm preaching to the choir.
I don't know why you said it.
You want to
Let me
drive?
say
You want to drive? Seems like you know everything. I wouldn't mind a little nap in the back seat. Had trouble sleeping
Of course
last
I'll
night.
drive. Of course. Take a break. Professor.
You will? All right, thank you. I'll just sit in the back here and take a little nap.
How much petrol do we have, by the way? How much farther can we go?
Oh,
Didn't we have-
infinity.
Yeah, we had.
Oh,
If we had like weeks
We had
of
weeks of
it's all just like
yeah,
loaded
there's no
in the
gas
back.
station. Yeah, so it's weeks worth.
Got it.
And you make it to the Canning Stock Route. You thought you'd make it in day 2, but with the tire, it slowed you down. You make it to the Canning Stock Route. So you're there. Oh, you see the first well. It's nothing fancy. It's just
Water.
like, oh, it's water. No gas stations.
Well, I mean, we're filling up.
Yeah, oh yeah, you got all the
Amazing.
canteens.
Yes.
You're using
Water
the straw
bottles.
mats to be safe. Get the dung out.
some Fritos, maybe some pretzel combos.
Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Got
Get some
maybe a
nacho cheese
Slurpee.
combos.
Jack Links.
Yeah.
Some Jack Links and some monsters.
mini Uno cards. Yeah.
Vacation all over.
Holiday Row. All right, anyways, all those songs play in your heads. Let's get another group luck roll here. It's
good.
another day in the
Alright.
bush.
The lady.
wind in our hair.
Another
back.
day in the bush.
One more day bush diving. Nope.
Nope.
Oh.
All right, so
Shocker.
you're driving along. Now you're driving.
No.
You're driving. Yep, we established that you're driving.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
You had to be a snarky bitch.
Well, I was just trying to be realistic. I think he'd offered a trade-off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your drive auto out of curiosity?
20.
All right, so it doesn't mean you don't know how to drive a car.
Not a
It just
big-
means when
not a
shit
big
goes
truck, man.
bad, you're going to have to deal with it. But luckily, shit doesn't go bad per se, just crazy. Because you're in the front. Dodge's car, our truck, we've established, is kind of leading the way. And so you're driving along, bopping along. You look up ahead, not on this track that you're on, but like out in the brush, you see a person. Apparently all by themselves. Just
Near the water or
No,
like distant?
like
We already
from
stopped
away
and
from.
we started driving again?
Yep, you started driving again along the stock route, and you're driving, and now you're about 300 feet away. It's a man, and
Come on. Take a look at that. Am I seeing something?
I
Eyeglass.
follow his
Eyeglass.
finger towards the.
and
Reaches back.
you
Whiz
look, and
back.
he's got a camel He's like leading a camel along. At first you couldn't see it. You see he's like pulling a camel along.
Hello?
He obviously sees you. Your car or your trucks are making noise.
What's this fellow dressed like?
He's got a wide-brimmed bush hat that kind of covers his face, but you do know it's a man. As I'm assuming, do you keep driving closer?
No.
Or no, you just keep your distance?
Slow down from a distance and say, Professor, wake up. There's someone on the road. I'm not sure if they're a local or someone that we would need to carefully, ask permission of.
You could try a spot hidden to try and get some more details about how he looks. You do have a spyglass, so
I'm throwing glances. If you're driving, I can take the spyglass.
Yes. Well, I stopped the car.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? I mean, he would have handed it to you a second ago, so you can look through it.
Okay.
You get a bonus die?
Give yourself a bone.
Have
Yeah.
a
bone die, a little bone die.
We crash into the back.
Look, this is how it works. Why don't you just slip it out there, and then right there, close one eye,
Get you
help you focus.
a closer look at them. Ooh, yes. That is a 17, which is a hard success.
Hard success. All right, so this guy he's dressed like a prospector. Okay, looks like an old prospector. The Will Ferrell character from SNL is a perfect sort of look for this guy. His skin is so sun-ravaged, you can't tell if he's in his early 30s or his late 60s. He's got this gray, black, white beard, and the hat is covering his eyes, but he looks up from time to time. It's just got crow's feet galore, and he sees you, and just kind of lifts up a hand here, and as he's pulling his camel along.
So, to our eyes, I rolled a hard success. To our eyes, he appears to be a white prospector.
White prospector.
Doesn't seem like an average. Okay.
Does he look armed?
He's got a pack on the camel. You're looking like any weaponry.
Yeah.
There's something that looks like it could be a rifle.
But that would be to be expected if you're out in the bush.
But, like,
he
is
would
it
wanna
on
protect
him or
himself.
on the-
No, it's on the camel.
All right.
The truck's just idling for a second. He's like, I'm going to go up there.
Yeah.
Wait.
He puts it in gear and starts slowly
Off-road a little bit.
driving.
I mean, I guess we're just following you, right? The other truck is just sort of like, what the fuck is
Oh, we eventually. I'm sure we would eventually, as we get
Spot
closer,
what's going on.
stop.
Sorry, I guess I
Guy.
misunderstood. He's not walking along the road. He's
No,
off
he's
road.
a little off the road, about 300 yards away. But like as you're there, he's moving closer, and you can pull off the road a little bit. It's not crazy to pull off
This
the
is
road.
great. This is great for new tires. Or a spare.
Looks for the world like a very leathery swag man.
Yes, he'll pull over, and as he gets close to him, roll down that window. Good day, idiot.
Good day. Where you heading?
Hi, we're just following the Canning Stock Road here, and you're out
heading-
here alone?
Oh yeah, you're heading east.
Heading east.
Oh,
You need a ride?
No, I'm leaving. I was prospecting to the east, but strange things started happening, so now I'm moving on.
I would like to look over at Vaughn.
Oh, yes. We're headed just that way.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Really?
Weird out there.
Well, weird, I suppose, is relative, but, what did you encounter, my friend?
He looks off to the east. Just kind of stares for way too long, like he hasn't talked to people in a while and forgot about social convention. And still, even this close, most of his, like, features are still hidden by the hat. He's like, out there, sometimes the ground shakes. There are swarms of bats everywhere, always a bad omen when you see a swarm of bats. I talked to some aboriginals in my travels. They say that some of their people are disappearing. Lots of people disappearing out there. And other odd occurrences. Just stares. He's processing something, thinking. There's this weird silence. Anyways, I'm heading to Mikthara, where it's civilized. To hell with their place. What's your names?
I'm Hugo Dwyer.
Hugo Dwyer. Swagman.
Swagman, yes, you could say that.
Yeah, you should swag your way back wherever you came. I wouldn't go out there.
And I've been hired to do a job. I'm afraid I've got to see it through.
Hired, well. You gotta take work where you can get it.
Hey, old chum.
Dave.
Dave. Old
Derby
Chum
Dave.
Derby Dave. Chum.
That's right.
Is Chum not part of it? I just.
You can call
Derby
me
Dave.
Jim, but name's Derby Dave.
How big are these bats?
Bats,
They seem normal size.
bat size as far as I could tell.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, but maybe I'm old-fashioned. When you see a swarm of bats, you don't go in that direction. Usually running from something. I mean, what scares a bat?
Did you see them in the daytime or the nighttime?
Mostly night. Sometimes there would be a fluttering in during the day, and I'd look and I could hear their wings a flapping and didn't see them. Strange things in the skies. Large birds.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
That lines up with
Oh.
who's dying.
Well, thank you for the warning, Derby Dave.
Mm,
I think it's just as well. We've got to head that way. We wish you luck on your travels, though.
no. Wish you luck as well. Watch out. Lot going on out there. Starts with the whistling. Whistling on the wind. Then shapes. Sounds. I mentioned people were disappearing, right?
That you did, sir.
Yes.
A lot of people disappear out here in the great sandy desert. I wish you luck. Hopefully we'll see each other again in this life or the next, Swagman. Just pulls his camel a little bit and then hops astride it. And disappears as
Yeah, I was going to say, just
That is-
fades
Yeah.
away.
Quickly as he
That is a
arrives.
freaking
was a
ominous
mirage.
exchange.
It's Derby Dave.
Derby Dave, awesome.
Derby Dave.
Love Derby Dave. Well, yes, ominous indeed. Bat country.
Well, it means we're headed in the right direction, at least.
Yes, it lines up with McWhirr's diary. Worried about these aboriginals disappearing, though. What that really is, why that's really happening.
It's gotten worse, is why it's happening.
Maybe if we see any of them, we can.
Carvers out there stirring them up,
Yeah.
digging in the unkind earth, breaking ground.
Yeah, that reminds me, like, we're keeping an eye out for any of these digs. Like, we haven't noticed any
Nothing.
holes?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it could be that most of these are inland and off of the stock route. You're trying to get just south of these coordinates so you can move in.
Yeah, we got a pretty
North.
focused
Yeah.
location we're headed, so.
But I mean, there's always a chance that there's multiple excavations going on
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
here. There's only one that interests you. You keep driving along and...
Where are we on the map? Like, where are we relative to Lake Disappointment?
Lake Disappointment, you are northeast of...
So we've already passed it.
Yeah, you're not quite to like the Maloa Wells. Sorry, I don't have my glasses.
Yeah, we've connected.
Even if you had them, you wouldn't put them on.
Yeah, I went from, all right, you see where the Nimbera Well is, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so you passed, you're about two or three wells north of that. So you're getting
Right.
closer to where you need to be. You know, it's funny, this book has like two versions of every map. There's like the map that you see and the map that I see. So I almost said like, right near the, oh, I can't read that.
Right near the big.
Right near the pit of death.
Right near the pit of death, as
The
it
lovely
were.
pit of death.
You see the pit of death right there? You're
right
right near that.
Right near it.
the bat pit.
You guys want to camp near the pit of death?
Cool.
So you get to nighttime, and once again, you're camping out under the stars as day 3 comes to a close.
I also want to say, like, during the hours that we're driving and have time, as Dodge is sleeping, I think, Hugo is just getting everything from Vaughn, that you're willing to talk about.
Pumping me for our
What happened
story.
in Shanghai?
Right.
What happened in London? And as much as you're willing to tell, which seems like mostly everything,
Yeah.
he's like getting caught up on all the conspiracies, and the more he talks, the more like I was like, are these guys the fanatics really? Sure. Are they? But the more he talks, the more it like you can't make this shit up, right? Like this is not.
And I'm peppering it all with like,
first-hand experiences and everything.
and he would be I know it sounds mad. It's a strange credulity, but I swear to you, there we saw it. A man more fish than man. Moving, just cast in the unearthly glow of the flames of the volcano. Just
The
bring it in, and you see
crossfade to
Dodge is
another,
just like,
It's Dodge is sleeping in the back. What a crazy story.
Mummified tongues.
And had you not seen the ghost, you maybe you would have just been like, these guys are fucking crazy. But
Yeah.
now, do you fully believe it? Or are you just like, it just sounds
I think
too
he
crazy
starts to fully believe it because he starts to, his mind was opened. Then they said that they're trying to stop these people, blah, blah, blah. He thinks maybe that's a weird interpretation, and he's really just going to see some religious artifact stuff that he believes now might have actual spiritual significance. But even that is an amazing find. It's worth going for. But now as he hears these stories, he starts to see more details on the conspiracy, which is a very real world thing. And to understand, especially because I was personally playing through Shanghai, to understand like Ho Fang and Jack Brady and the whole like training of the militia and the uncovering of all these people that were, the professor at the university, like you said, there were professors, shopkeepers, cafe owners, whatever.
Yeah.
All the different people that are secretly working to, bring destruction to the world. He starts to realize there's something really important happening here.
Yeah. Well, you camp out, go to bed, you wake up, day 4. Day 4 is pretty uneventful for
Pretty mild temperature-wise. Maybe
pretty
light
horrible.
rain, mist.
light breeze coming out of the southeast.
Just a couple sandstorms today.
A flock of giant bats is descending in the valley.
You are deep out here now, and the only interesting thing you see for the first part of the day is this enormous red sandstone boulder that has been so smoothed by the wind, there is like a billowy hole blasted through it. And it stands kind of partway down another slope, just sighted beautifully against the rising sun as you take off in the morning. Everything else is just flat nothingness. You're chugging along. Let me get another group luck roll here,
Right. I roll of these die.
Madam Ibrahim.
See, I rolled. Nope, didn't make it.
Suspense.
This isn't even that crazy for you to make. You got 30? That's not that crazy.
It's not great.
And yet,
And yet here we are.
The trucks are sort of groaning their way up a long, winding slope. The engines are rattling against the silence of the desert.
Y'all ever see Sorcerer?
Yes.
This is what I'm like imagining. These like
What is Sorcerer now?
Oh my God.
this amazing
freaking
William Friedkin movie about people hauling nitroglycerin in these trucks through
Roy
a jungle.
Scheider.
But it features a lot of great suspenseful moments of like
What a great cover box. I'd never heard of this.
Yeah, it's real good. It's slow. It's
truck travel
it's a
overland.
slow burn.
What's it called?
Sorcerer.
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 This
Got
is
a
a
sweet
scene right.
soundtrack. Tangerine Dream.
This is a scene right out of Sorcerer.
You know William Friedkin's masterpiece, right?
No.
The Exorcist.
Ah.
You dipshit.
Sorry. Sorry. I wasn't
that
allowed
cover
Francis
to
knew.
watch
gnarly.
movies.
Francis and I used to stack those boxes of Kim's video.
So you're just, it's the only sound you hear as the cars are going, or the trucks, I keep calling them cars, the trucks are going so slow up this winding slope. You're just hearing that truck, and nothing else. You can feel, though, that the heat of the day is maybe starting to break. Maybe it's the elevation. Maybe you're just lucky. Maybe a rain is a-coming. Large shadows from the setting sun. And as you reach another one of these numbered wells on the map, you all, actually probably just be the front truck, you catch some movement near the wells. Let me get a spot hidden from the front truck. Feyruz and Carter, you can roll with a penalty die where you're in the back.
All right.
Okay.
With the use of the spyglass, could we again maybe get a bone die?
Sure.
You could, that's yours. You can. Why don't you do it?
Okay. We'll say Dodge is driving again, and I'll pull it out from the back. And
What do you see out there?
Real?
Gotta keep my eyes on the road. I'm not gonna roll this chick.
I rolled the same on both.
Wow. You've done that twice today.
I rolled a 50 under 85.
Okay, so we get a success there.
Success. I'm trying to decide on the hard situation.
I got a hard success.
Hard success for Vaughn, regular for Feyruz and Hugo. Feyruz and Hugo, you see it's a group of Aboriginal people, a small group.
Oh.
Maybe a family, not sure.
I could be wrong, Professor, but I think they're Aboriginals.
Vaughn, you see the minute they see the trucks, they scatter. Not screaming, not panicked necessarily, like practiced. Two women grab a handful of children and hurry past some rocks about 60 yards away from the well, and a pair of men, maybe one young and one older, run low across the scrub, and they're just kind of like glancing back over their shoulders at you, and within seconds, the whole group has retreated into the landscape, and they're kind of like swallowed up by it. But you just, with your hard success, you know that they're not like sprinting into non-existence. They're there.
Yes. They're concealing them. They've just melted into the landscape.
Aboriginals, right there.
Yes.
Yes, we scared them
Yes,
away.
Doctor.
I'm afraid they're gone.
Right.
They're still rather close to the well.
Slow down. He puts his hand out the window and he's like, to mention to you to slow down.
Ah!
No.
In America, that means honk.
Slow down.
What would you advise we do, Dodge?
Kill the engine.
I don't want to.
Do we have any gifts? Perhaps some tobacco or food? We may be able to make contact.
Certainly, we have things we can barter or offer for passage.
All right. This is.
I've got a few bottles of. She's gonna go through her bourbon.
It's like once in a
You
while.
must have some tobacco.
We have to be very careful, especially whites. Like most of us, they just assume the worst. So do not bring out any weapons. Hide all of your weaponry and gather the gifts. Let me gather my thoughts and let's see if we can perhaps make contact. I can do this. And Mr. Dwyer, perhaps you have some knowledge of their culture as well.
A bit, yes. But I defer to you.
Should we advance in a group or?
What do you think? I defer to your judgment as your.
You just said you're the expert.
Well, I can do the talking perhaps, but whatever you think is best.
Would
I don't think
Feyruz,
anyone's...
being the least pasty out of all of us, accompany one of you?
Yeah, it might be a
Also, I'd
good.
say,
I
but
think
maybe the one woman too is like.
I think we should all go and be
sign
seen
of-
weaponless.
Yeah.
less
Yes.
toxic masculinity.
As a show of good faith, let us go, showing no weapons.
Yeah.
In mixed company as we are, and
Hands raised and
Yes.
show,
Yes.
you know, they probably get a lot of white men that are drunk out here just looking to cause trouble, so they assume the worst, but they may be open to some communication. So you just kind of like slowly bring the trucks up, maybe 50 yards from the well, and walk slowly.
could the British Empire not be the benevolent force?
Are we the baddies?
You stand there, and for a long time, there's no movement. And even you, with your hard success, think, oh, maybe they're gone. They're in the wind. Feyruz and Hugo, you don't see them at all.
Are you sure you saw them, Vaughn?
I swear, blind, there were a small group of children, even, and yet I don't see them at all. Maybe perhaps they scurried away, silent as ghosts themselves.
What if we leave a gift on the ground
Yes.
and wait,
That's not a bad idea. What
just to show that
kind
we've
of gift?
an offer of kindness?
Yes.
Perhaps that little vial that you had before there. What was that?
No.
No.
Catch up, you dickhead.
Give them my book, but it's the only copy I have.
You have to give them something they want.
No, we
Wait.
want something of value.
I've brought-
Yes.
Fuck you, Dodge.
Please, this is not the time.
Something of value.
Some
I
tobacco,
brought-
maybe?
Yeah.
We could
some
leave
cigarettes.
the
Tobacco, food.
the bones of the murdered man.
No.
You just leave a body.
It could frighten them.
He's a white guy.
Send a
see?
message.
Yes, well, see, I realize we're in sort
Kill
of a
the enemy.
brainstorm. No bad ideas,
Yeah.
but
No bad ideas and all that.
those are bad. Let's,
No, I'd
yes, tobacco.
Yeah.
Some rations of food.
Yes.
I've got tobacco. I've also brought some beads. Some
As you're
necklaces.
discussing this, you look up and now you see
There's 12 bottles of bourbon.
two figures, the two men, standing now among rocks, like 80 yards away, and they're just watching you,
Or
and they're
placing.
silent. And they have like this slight offensive positioning to them, like as if, don't fuck with us.
You mean you no harm?
And Feyruz will be the one to come up and put our gifts on the ground.
And then you back up or you stay there.
I'll back up a little bit, but maybe not as much, not fully back.
The older man says something, and you hear his voice on the wind in a language that you don't understand. And you see little children peek up over the rocks. They weren't there a second ago, and now they're there, and they're watching. Their eyes never leave you. And eventually, after several tense minutes, conversation between the older man and the younger man, approaches about halfway, bare feet in the dust. Thin, sun darkened, he keeps his distance. Dodge says, I can attempt to speak to them.
Can you translate something for me?
Yes.
Tell them that I said, in my culture, you never enter someone's home empty-handed.
That's good. So he says that and he's speaking in their native tongue. In my companion's culture, you never show up without gifts. He's kind of trying to find the nearest
translation.
We are heading east, and we are stopping here for water, and then we'll be on our way. We mean you no harm. We offer these gifts to you. And the younger man relays Dodge's words back to the older man. And the older man barks something, sounds harsh, sounds angry back at the younger man. And the younger man turns back and speaks to Dodge. And Dodge says, he says it's bad to the east. You're all just sitting there in silence.
Just ask him if we could stay here for the night.
We are happy to share for allowing us on your land. I think I said that. Dodge points to the gifts again, and the young man studies the offering for a long time before coming up and cautiously accepting the gifts, carries it back to the others, and then there's this little discussion amongst the group. And then the older man approaches, alone. He stays about 30 feet away from all of you. And then he kneels in the dirt, clears away some rocks and brush, and begins drawing in the sand with his fingers. Very intensely drawing 5 circles, perfectly round, pressed deep into the dust, one after the other. He then taps one with one finger, then draws sweeping lines around them, something that looks like wings, a symbol that you recognize, like that symbol that you saw with those 2 backwards Fs, like it looks like a bat. And then he says a single phrase, Nagung Nagung. And the others behind him all avert their eyes when he says Nagung Nagung. And Dodge quietly translates, Nagung Nagung is the sand bat. The younger man steps forward, and the older man talks to him, and he is now sort of relaying an older Aboriginal tongue to Dodge from the older man. And Dodge says, they said that Nagung Nagung has returned in the form of men like you, a white man.
White man?
What? He points to the symbols that the elder drew. And Dodge translates again. These were the footprints of the bat. The man in his bat form.
Form? What? Did they ask them if any of their family was taken?
Anyone they
Yeah,
know?
their friends, their tribe.
Dodge says that, and they said none from their family, but others have been taken. Many are missing.
What?
Again, it's bad to the east.
Taken by white men?
Taken by they do not know. They just disappeared. But they believe that Ngung has returned in the form of a white man, and there are other creatures that leave footprints like this. Silence settles over the well. The wind moves softly through the scrub. And then without another word, the group backs away, disappears into the rocks, leaving behind only these drawings in the dust of all these circles that are meant to be footprints, and another circle with 2 wings, a symbol of Ngung. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems appropriate.
Yep.
It's bad. And we're just going to keep going, I think. Unless we want to stop.
You know what? I think it's pretty good to
Yeah,
be
to just be like, we're good.
Be like,
we're good.
yeah. You know what? You just play
Heard.
one shot.
Back to the east, we can go back.
Out of these,
counterpoint.
go to the west.
We're going to keep going.
Let's take care of that slattery fellow. I think that really is.